morning everybody, and welcome back to my channel. So in this video today, this is going to be slightly different to the videos I've previously made. I'm trying like a different kind of style and I feel like it's really going to work, but I kind of need to be vulnerable for it, and I know that sounds a bit silly, but I do. So I'm going to not be editing as much. I'm going to like tone down on the cutting parts of my videos just because I want to slow down and channel the energy that I'm trying to translate correctly, so that you guys are able to interpret it and hear it the way that I'm hearing and feeling it. So in this video today, we're going to be talking about being your authentic self. It's been on my mind so much lately because of me moving away from home and me living by myself and speaking to more people who live by themselves and just living a completely different life in general compared to what I was living a year ago. And it's taught me so much, and in this life I think when you learn something, it's in your nature, it's in your bones and in your heart to teach it to other people. So this is what I have to say about all of that. One of my closest friends, she is the most beautiful girl ever, and she's so funny, she's got such a warm heart, she's got so much to offer. But the one, like, I've noticed my whole life, but the one day I specifically noticed she's extremely insecure. She apologizes if she does something small. She's always apologizing, and this comes from people who have been emotionally or mentally abused and not feeling like they are worthy enough, not feeling like they are enough in general. And the one day I told her this, I said, why are you apologizing? You always apologize. You don't need to apologize for being human. You are human in your own way. Everybody is, and you give what you have to offer. As long as it's coming from the truest place, it's always going to come out right. And I think the biggest part of being your most authentic, your truest self is by understanding that in life you go through seasons. I always heard this, but I never really understood, because I felt like my whole beginning of my life was one season, even though little things were different here and there, like, oh, I was dating this person, then I got into fitness, when I was 14 I got into spirituality. It was like that. But then I had sort of a bigger change, and it's rough. When you change, your ego and your brain is set to do a certain way, and your brain is even set to not make you do things that are different, that are uncomfortable, because it wants to keep you safe. But the biggest way you can grow is outside of your comfort zone. You need to expand like an elastic. You need to reach and grow. When you feel, holy shit, this is hard, do it anyways. That is the biggest way you can learn in life, is through doing things that you know is hard, but you know it's going to benefit you in the long run. And when it benefits one of us, it benefits the whole world, because the illusion that we are all separate people, our names don't make us separate. Our names are the only thing that makes us separate. We are actually the same thing. Our brain is conditioned to make us think that we're all separate, but that's just an illusion. It's just a lie. We are all the same thing, experiencing different parts of the story, experiencing different seasons, different emotions at different times, but we are the same thing. We are the divine expressing itself in different ways. And a way to be your authentic true self is by clearing your channels, clearing your inside, so that you can hear the divine, you can hear God, the universe, whatever your language is, speak to you in a way that is honest and true. And that when you hear it, it sounds like a whisper. Sometimes it sounds like a scream, but it's there and it's real, and you need to be clear enough inside to hear it. By clear, I don't mean holy and gracious, but I mean you need to slow down, stop all the chatter, here and in here. And the only way by doing that is by addressing all your emotions, all your thoughts at its core. So where's this coming from? Is this just stuff I've picked up along the way? By meditation, breathing exercises, doing things that put you into flow. For me, that's cooking sometimes, making art. In matric, it wasn't making art because I was forced to do it. There's something called, I think it's called The Double Bind by Alan Watts, and he's a philosopher and all these other types of things, a book writer, and he talks about how humans are so paradoxical and how they say, no, you need to be yourself, stop being a copycat, and they almost force you into freedom. You cannot force freedom. Freedom is a choice that you have to make. Words don't teach. I'm here to guide. Just like everyone around me, everything I know, strangers are there to guide me on some sort of level, even if they're not intentionally trying to do it. Everything around you will teach you. Even making a cup of tea, having a shower. My tap in my bath is broken, the cold tap, and it frustrated me because I couldn't get it loose, and so my bath was like this huge pit of fire that I had to wait for so long to get into the bath, and it frustrated me. But I learned so much through that. I thought, just be patient, it's gonna cool down. And it's like with any situation in life, if something is so frustrating and it's getting to you because you can't handle it, because you cannot stand the fact that you aren't in control, just release, just let go, and it will cool down eventually, just like my bath. The most obvious thing I notice is when people are their true authentic selves, people gravitate towards them like a moth to a flame. You attract people, you attract opportunities, you attract experiences, beautiful moments, laughter, fun times when you are your true self. And this sounds so airy fairy woo woo, but it's not. If you are going through a tough time right now emotionally, if you feel lost, if you feel unworthy, unsure of yourself, that's okay. But just know, no exceptions, there is a greater good. Your outcome can be exactly what you want and more. Love exists. You are love. Embrace love. Portray love. Be love. Take time to get to know yourself and get it. It's simple. The solution to life is so simple. It's becoming aware and getting to know yourself. Become enlightened, but don't become tunnel vision on becoming enlightened, because when you tunnel vision on becoming spiritually aware, you elude it, you push it away. Just ease into life, relax into life, and these are simple things. That doesn't make it easy, but it makes it worth it. I am probably the happiest I've ever been. I am the happiest I've ever been because I've never stretched so much on a daily basis and been so okay with it. I've moved, so I'm actually in my new lounge right now. I absolutely love it here. So the one thing, I don't like cold lighting like this. I've got a ring light behind here. It's in the morning now. It's winter time, so it's like 7:05 right now. So it's really dark outside, and I don't like this cold light. I like the warm light. So I'm gonna make it more homey and everything, and then you guys will be able to see picture frames behind me. But I absolutely love it here, and the way I got this place is insane. When I tell my family and friends about where I'm staying, I'm like, oh, I'm staying in Sea Point, and then on a student budget. Like on a student budget, that's not possible. Where are you staying? It must be like a complete rat hole. And I'm like, no, not at all. I've got a view, I've got a balcony. It's because physical things meant nothing to me when I wanted this place. I had it in my mind. I want a place that's full of light. I want a place that's warm. I want a place that I'm excited to go to. I want a place that is so convenient for me to go anywhere. I got everything I wanted and more. I even got another place in the same apartment block, but I lost it. But the reason I got it is because the universe was like, okay, is this what the kind of thing you're looking for? And I really loved it. My heart was set on it. And then I lost it to a new tenant. And then I saw that very day that this place that I'm staying in now was on Property 24, and it was never there. And the price was lower, it was bigger. I was like, this is insane. So the universe is like, babes, what did you say? Told her. She said, okay, I was just getting the specifics right here and there. And that's what the universe is always doing. She or he, whatever the energy of the universe and God is for you right now. Right now in my life, it's a she, because it's more comforting to me right now. She's like tailor making everything to fit your specific wants. The love that you have inside of you will mirror and reflect back to you if you allow it to. If you start believing in magic again. Being your authentic self means being love. Speaking about love, speaking about light, speaking what you want into existence, but not on a pretentious level. And yes, you may fall off the barrel here and there, find yourself gossiping, overeating in foods, or over drinking, or smoking too much weed, or whatever it may be. Mine in December was over drinking. Then when I came to Cape Town and I stayed at my first place, it was overeating. And I actually still want to make a video about that, because shit, that taught me so much. I didn't even know I was doing it until I heard it in one video. That's why I think making videos are so important, is because people need to learn and have so much to teach other people. Someone said it's emotional eating, and I've never thought I would be an emotional eater, like hell no. And I heard this and I was like, oh my gosh. And when you address the problem, when you acknowledge it, it starts to fade away. When you are able to confront what you're feeling, I'm feeling angry, I'm feeling scared, I'm feeling vulnerable. Confronting it makes it know that you are aware of it, and it starts to disappear, because then your brain and your whole body and your spirit, everything, God works together to make you come out of that. You need to believe in the light. You need to be the light. You need to follow the flow of life. Feel your energy. Feel the energy of people around you. And I know I sound crazy to some people, but that's who I am. So I'm just going to let it be. I have been experiencing the most beautiful people, the most beautiful conversations. And when I'm my most authentic self, other people cannot help but show me that version of themselves too. And it works the same for anything you're being. If you are being, I don't want to just throw words around, but if you are being like narcissistic, or if you are angry at life, if you are bitter, that is what strangers are going to show you. That is what experiences, opportunities are going to show you. You're going to get fad opportunities that are actually not opportunities at all, just a waste of time. But if you are authentic, if you are true, if you are real, if you can admit that you're human and that you slip up sometimes, the world just wants the best for you. It wants the best for you either way, but remember, the world is still a mirror. So that is all I have to say to you guys today. I hope you enjoyed this video. I really enjoyed making it. Remember to keep your vibrations up, keep your insides clear, keep your eyes, your heart, your ears, your mouth, your soul on love. Be love, act on love. Go tell someone you love them. Go give someone a kiss. Go make some tea. Go make some coffee. The sun's starting to, oh my gosh, the moon looks beautiful. Can you hear the birds? Anyways, I'm gonna go put on my shoes now, go for a walk to the beach. I love this life. If you guys enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel for more, and I'll see you next time.